got a problem, but I don't know what to do about it. Even if I could, I don't know if I would quit, but I doubt it. Sup, coffee blurs? This is part 2 in the making of the current coffee blend that I'm working on. Okay, so I've dialed in my proportions, I've finalized the coffee blend, and here's what I got. So the biggest change I made from my first brew was to replace the half-wit coffee with Coffee Beard and Bowtie's Ethiopian coffee. The strawberry I was trying to get from this guy was more fighting with the other coffee flavors than complementing them. But the very current plum chocolate that you get from this guy, it accomplished the additional complementary berry flavor I was going for. Quick side note, the fact that I've chosen any of these coffees to blend is most definitely not a diss on any of the beans. All of these beauties are fantastic on their own, and that's why I'm choosing them to try and just create something new to be fantastic out of. So moving on, the second biggest change I made was to reduce the amount of the Everybody's Busy Onyx coffee even further. Even though this was the first coffee I started with, I almost didn't include it because the strength and power of its flavors gives kind of a does not play well with others vibe, but turns out the blend kind of needed it. What I found when I brewed up these three without the Onyx was a real tartness, which generally I actually like, but not everyone does. So I wanted to create a little more of a smooth balance, and adding just a dash of the Everybody's Busy accomplished that balance. So the final brew was full of berry, plum, cacao nibs. It was boozy and whiny and just overall. Another thing I do when creating blends is use my beautiful True Sifter to sift out the fines of the coffee. This really helps me to get a lot of clarity in my coffee to make sure I'm making the right decisions when creating the blend. It really helps let me know exactly what's there in my brew and gets rid of the muddiness. This is not sponsored. This is just really handy for creating clear brews. Quick shout out to Erica at Block Coffee for Life, Corey, KP Coffee Person, Tio of 3 Keys Coffee, and Bart of Coffee Black for all chipping in and graciously getting me this True Sifter. I mean, if you are in need of a dope-ass community in coffee that is so supporting and giving, I think you can just be white and make friends with coffee companies. Or you can get like me and find yourself a little circle of dope-ass folks by reaching out to them, by giving props, by sharing knowledge, by sharing things, by asking questions. The whole I know everything already, I'm pretty sure only works when you're white. And then, I don't know, companies just like send you a bunch of really expensive equipment. I think that's how it works. I don't know. But if you're trying to connect into a smaller, more supportive knowledge sharing circle, you know, hit me up for tips. Also, this wasn't intentional. I don't know why it wasn't intentional, but by replacing this with this, it was not only a better decision for this blend, but it also made all 4 coffees of this blend Black owned. Hey, I mean, okay, so look, I know that some of y'all indicated that you wanted to try this blend. I'll be real, I would love to make money doing this, but I may be willing to actually share this with some of y'all. So hit me up again if you want a little sample and you're willing to cover shipping, and I'll think about sending some to the first few who hit me up. How about that? Anyway, y'all, cheers.